Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on an Airbus A340-600 in their house colors livery in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Choice Toys, whose store is based in Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and its website is www.choicetoysinc.com. But first, allow me to share you some information about the history of Airbus and how they came an aerospace giant today that's competing with Boeing as we speak. Airbus Industry is a European multinational corporation that was formally established as AGIE, which stands for Groupement d'Intérêt Économique or Economic Interest Group, on December 18, 1970, as the aerospace manufacturer was formed by a government initiative that took place between France, Germany, and the United Kingdom that originated 3 years prior in 1967. The name Airbus was taken from a non-proprietary term used by the airline industry in the 1960s to refer to a commercial aircraft of a certain size and range, for this term was acceptable to the French linguistically. Sorry about that. Airbus Industry actually began as a consortium of European aviation firms, along with the consolidation of European defense and aerospace companies that actually designs, manufactures, and sells military and civil aeronautical products worldwide to compete with American aerospace companies such as Lockheed Martin, McDonnell Douglas, and Boeing, respectively. The headquarters of Airbus Industry is located in Blagnac, a suburb of Toulouse, France, with the production and manufacturing facilities that's located mainly in France, Germany, Spain, China, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America as well. And the Airbus destination code for this aircraft is 42. Alright, now let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here, you see the aircraft type right here, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the slogan: longer, larger, farther, faster, higher, quieter, smoother. I'll go into details and all that momentarily. And that is the aircraft variant right there, as well as the model information at the lower part of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box here. Nothing much back there except the warning information right there, the JC Wings logo, as well as their social media page, Facebook. You can go there as well and check out models through their social media page. This is the top of the box you see here, including the slogan for this aircraft type, the longest range aircraft in the world, the title Airbus A340-600, which already did a review on that one. You can go check that out. And now you're looking at the bottom of the box. You see the model die-cast information right here, the slogan: longer, larger, farther, faster, higher, quieter, and smoother slogan there. In the aircraft type right here, this is the one I'll be doing a review on. Okay, and here's the nice sturdy wooden model stand that came with the model. You will have you see here, and you see the little pattern right there, folks. That black pattern there will prevent your model from being damaged and scratched, resulting in paint loss. That's what that black pattern there is for. And then this nice little plaque here, you see right here, the Airbus A340 title, the aircraft type right here, and the model scale information right there. This custom plaque is something JC Wings has been doing since 2013, which makes the model even more astounding and more valuable. But sad to tell you folks, at the time this video review posted, I believe JC Wings is starting to do away with these wooden stands, and they're going to the metal ones. Don't even have the plaque on them, which I'm finding very disappointing, but it is what it is. Alright, now this plastic bag you're looking at here is what's inside this plastic bag. You see the two little toothpicks, and those are the gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into details for the purpose of these gear replacement doors for this model. Okay, now with all that information about the history of the Airbus manufacturing aerospace giant, all the details here on this box right here, the model stand, and the gear replacements, with no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, everyone, the JC Wings Airbus A340-600 in their house colors livery in a 1/200 scale model. Allow me to share you some information about this aircraft called the Airbus A340-600 and how it came into existence as we speak. Even though they no longer making this aircraft, it still had some kind of an impact. I enjoyed watching it when I used to work at Delta in Atlanta, when South African Airways used to fly them out of there. You know, it's a massive aircraft to say the least. All right, The program of the Airbus A340-600, which is actually the fourth variant of the Airbus A340 family, was officially launched in 1997, as this aircraft was officially introduced as the world's longest commercial jetliner when it first made its official debut on April 23, 2001, and was officially certified in June 2002, as Virgin Atlantic became the actual launch customer of this aircraft type when it received its first Airbus A340-600 jetliner on July 26, 2002, which allowed the London-based carrier to officially inaugurate one of its non-stop flights from London-Heathrow to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City on August 5, 2002, becoming the first route on American soil to utilize this aircraft. The Airbus A340-600 was designed to replace the early generation Boeing 747s, as the Airbus A340-600 has a maximum flying range of 7,900 nautical miles, which equates to about 9,091 miles, as this aircraft's main competitor is the Boeing 777-300ER. The Airbus A340-600 held the previous record for the longest commercial jetliner in the world, till it was eventually surpassed by its direct rival, the Boeing 747-8, after the Boeing jetliner made its debut on February 8, 2010, as the Airbus A340-600 will eventually be replaced by the forthcoming Airbus A350-1000, which is scheduled to enter service in late 2017, with the first aircraft of that variant will be delivered to launch customer Qatar Airways. And as of October 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, there are only 72 Airbus A340-600 jetliners that remain operating in service out of the 97 that were actually produced and built by Airbus, with approximately 7 airlines that are currently operating this aircraft in their fleet today. So, with all that information out the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft. Now, shall we? Let's roll. Check it out. Okay, let's look at the aircraft here on the port side / left side of the aircraft. You see the nose gears right here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear doors, the pitot tubes right there, along with the static port, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, and then you see the Airbus A340 decal right there on the front part of this aircraft. This aircraft, the Airbus A340-600, was the fourth and last variant of the A340 family that was launched in 1997 and entered service in 2002. As a total of 97 Airbus A340-600 were actually produced and made, with the last Airbus A340-600 was built in 2010. Virgin Atlantic, based out of London, South African Airways, based out of Johannesburg, South Africa, Qatar Airways, based out of Doha, Qatar, Etihad Airways, based out of Abu Dhabi, Iberia Airlines, based out of Madrid, Lufthansa, based out of Cologne, Germany, and Mahan Air, based out of Tehran, Iran, are the remaining 7 operators of this aircraft, while Cathay Pacific, based out of Hong Kong, Thai Airways International, based out of Bangkok, China Eastern Airlines, based out of Shanghai, and now defunct Kingfisher Airlines, based out of Mumbai, India, were the previous operators of this aircraft. Alright, now you're looking at these big massive engines here on this aircraft mount. If anybody's seen this aircraft in person, you know exactly what I mean, how massive these engines are. These are the Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 engines that were used on this particular prototype Airbus A340-600 aircraft. You also see the Rolls-Royce logos displayed here on these engine columns right here, as well as right here as well. You also got a detail of the engine cones right here, how it's painted in blue, which detail as well as over here as well. Now I'm gonna turn this model around that you see the turbo fan blades, and they do spin. Check it out. Now you're looking at the front angle of these engines, featuring the engine strikes here and here. Well, now let's check out the turbo fan blades as they do spin. Check it out. There. And over here as well. And you look at the inboard landing light right here on the edge of the wing right there, as well as the bogie landing gear here on the port side, the bogie landing gear struts, and the bogie landing gear door there as well. Now you're looking at the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes over here as well, there and there, and the turbo fan blade spin over here as well. Check it out. Okay, here. And you look at the inboard landing lights here on the starboard side right there as well. as well as the bogie landing gears here on the starboard side, the bogie landing gear struts, and the bogie landing gear door on this side here as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers here, the nose cone. You see the nose gear lights right side of the nose gear doors, the nose gears, as well as the nose gear struts. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side of the aircraft. There's some more information shared over there as well. Let's roll. Now you're looking at the nice little winglet installed here on this prototype aircraft here, as well as the red navigation light right there. Alright, and behind these Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 massive engines here, you got a better visual view of the bogie gears, landing gears here on the port side, the landing bogie gear struts, and the bogie gear door there as well. And there's the center bogie gear right here as well. Okay, now we're at the center of the fuselage right here, where you see the 7-word slogan right there. And this slogan pretty much describes this aircraft in 7 ways. This aircraft is longer, this aircraft is larger, this aircraft flies farther, it flies faster, it flies higher, it flies quieter, and it flies smoother. That's the 7-word slogan right there. Awesome. Now we're at the back of the aircraft here, where you see the registration number right here by the L4 door right here, F-WWCA. Alright, registration ship number F-WWCA. This aircraft was actually the first of 4 Airbus A340-600 that was actually used as a prototype for flight testing, as well as ground and laboratory testing. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on April 23rd, 2001, and continued to serve as a prototype for flight testing purposes until this aircraft was eventually sent to the Tarbes-Lourdes Paris Airport storage facility for storage, which is located in Tarbes, France, on October 27, 2014, where this particular prototype aircraft is currently stored up as of October 2017. Now you're looking at the tail here. You see the 600 right here displayed on here on this tail. That is the variant of this aircraft, the 600, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft. You see here, you see the APU auxiliary power unit exhaust hole right here. And then there's the strobe lights right underneath the APU auxiliary power unit exhaust hole right there. Alright, now you're looking at the rear view angle of the Airbus A340-600 in the house livery. However, the horizontal stabilizer here is a little slanted there, but that's the only flaw I see on this aircraft model. But other than that, it's all good. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door, the static port, the pitot tubes, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the front cargo container door right there, and then there's the Airbus A340 titles right there, and its logo. Alright, now you're looking at the inboard landing lights right here. You see the Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 engines here, the engine cones right there, as well as this engine here, engine cone there. Then there's the Rolls-Royce logo on both cowlings here and there as well. And on the starboard side, you see the 7-word slogan: longer, larger, farther, faster, higher, quieter, and smoother. Now you're looking at the winglet here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light right here next to the winglet. And right under the 7-word slogan, longer, larger, farther, faster, higher, quieter, and smoother, you have the rear cargo container door right here, as well as the AFT bulk bin door there, the registration ship number there, F-WWCA, as well as the 600 variant logo that's painted here on this multicolored tail here as well. Now, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to let you see one feature. This is the rolling gears. Well, it rolls pretty good. So far, so good. It tilts. And the nose gear even swivels a little bit there as well. Okay, it's a little stuck there, but it rolls, so it's all good. So with that said, allow me to show you bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's roll. Check it out. Now let's check out the aerial bird's eye view of this prototype Jetliner here. See the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, high frequency antenna, the Wi-Fi box right there. Those two dots, I have no idea what those are. The anti-collision beacon light right here, the ADF antennas in 3D, and my guess is that's got to be the satellite communications antenna right there. If that's something else, please post that in the comment section, please. Another high frequency antenna, another one. There's the vertical stabilizer here, the tail, and then the horizontal stabilizer right there, and the little dots you see on the horizontal stabilizer here, as well as over here as well. Those are the illuminators that light up this tail here when it flew at nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. No wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. See the warning information down there. See the both engines right there. The fuel dump valve right here. And then the winglet right there. Now let's check out the wings on this side. No wing walkway, same thing. Flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The warning information right here. There. There's the engines right there, as well as the fuel dump valve right there, and the winglet on this side here as well. Very impressive. Okay, now let's check the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model. You see the nose cone. I don't know what that is. The closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door, the nose gear. Pressure relief valves right there, a couple more antennas there, the anti-collision beacon light here under the belly, the hole where the stand goes in, the center bogey gear here, which is tilt, perfect. A couple more antennas there. And then there's the APU housing doors right there. That's glue there. I had to stick that on there, no big deal there. It came off, but I glued it back on there, impressive. And then let's check out the wings over here. Gears over here, tilt, awesome. Engines there. Engines definitely on point here. The registration ship number, the fuel dump valve here, and the winglet over here. Let's check on this side. Gears, tilt, on point. Engines here, very detailed and on point. The fuel dump valve right here, and the winglet over here as well. Okay, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that nice little wooden stand that I showed you earlier. So no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, fine, got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation, no issue there. You see it in a takeoff landing position here on the port side. The gears there intact there. Nose gear, the nice little big engines there. I'm gonna let you see it at a different angle. Check it out. Okay, now you definitely see it at an angle with all the 7-word slogan on there, including the Airbus A340 title. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft model in a takeoff landing position here with all the gears intact and how the wing is flexing a little bit. And on this nice little wooden stand, see there, the black there, very impressive. And you're looking at the model on the starboard side with the 7-word slogan on there, longer, larger, farther, faster, higher, quieter, and smoother. The Airbus, the A340 title there, as well as the 600 decal right there on this painted, multicolored painted tail there as well. And you're finally looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Awesome. Okay, before I take this model to stand, I got in this angle in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gears. I'm going to go ahead and start taking them off here. Start with the nose gear here first. These are retractable and detachable. There. The gears here on the port side there. And the gears here on the starboard side. There. And okay. Got the gears off there. Alright, I didn't have to take it off the stand. Perfect. That's the center bogey gear there as well. So, with that said, since I got them off there, I'm going to let you see this aircraft model in flight mode at a different angle. Check it out. Okay, you finally seeing this model in the takeoff landing position without the gears. Now, you got one or two options from this point on. Option number one is you want to continue to display it like that. That's fine. These little gear, these little parts inside this plastic bag here. These are the gear replacement doors. That's the purpose of these gear replacement doors, to substitute your models while you display your model in flight mode, as you see here. Or you go to option number B, which is to keep the gears on it and to take off landing position, which I choose to do because it adds more value to the model. Sorry about that. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. All right, let's roll. All right, and find the seating configuration and the routing information. Depending on the airline seating configuration, the typical Airbus A340-600 can seat up to 326 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout, up to 380 passengers in a 2-class configured cabin layout, and up to 440 passengers in a single-class configured cabin layout, respectively. And finally, some of the world's longest non-stop flights in aviation history will operate using this particular aircraft, the Airbus A340-600, as the maximum flying range on this aircraft is 7,900 nautical miles, which equates to about 9,091 miles on a full passenger load, and the current title holder for the longest non-stop flight utilizing this aircraft, the Airbus A340-600, belongs to South African Airways, who's based out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Currently utilizes this aircraft on the Johannesburg to New York JFK route, which is approximately 6,931 nautical miles, which equates to about 7,976 miles. That's right, 7,976 miles. And the actual flying time on this route clocks in at approximately 16 hours and 10 minutes. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. Please rate and subscribe. And I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. If you can find it, last I checked, it's still available on eBay. Get it while you can, because it's becoming very scarce right now. So with that said, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's another prototype model coming. Stay tuned for that. All right. Peace.